Hi, I'm Ned Fulmer. 3 years ago, I cheated on my wife with my producer. It became a massive public scandal that caused a lot of pain to a lot of people.
After his cheating scandal broke the internet 3 years ago, Ned Fulmer is making a comeback and seeking a second chance at his YouTube career, and he's also addressing the whole cheating scandal with his wife, but the internet is not happy at all to see his face back on their screens, and it is not looking good for him. Ned Fulmer was one of the 4 members of Try Guys, which is a very popular YouTube group, and with the Try Guys, Ned built his career on having a wife guy persona that celebrated fatherhood, marriage, and home life and family. After working with the Try Guys for about 8 years, Ned Fulmer was fired from the group after having the biggest cheating scandal of 2022, where he cheated on his wife of 15 years, Ariel, of whom he has 2 kids with, and he cheated on her with one of the Try Guys employees, Alex. His cheating scandal was exposed to the public after this picture of the two circulated online, and at the time he released this statement saying that his family should have been his priority and that he lost focus and had a workplace relationship. He added that he was going to shift his attention to his marriage and children, and pretty much after that he disappeared from the internet and led a private life, especially with discussing his cheating scandal. However, now exactly 3 years after the whole drama went down, he's making a comeback on YouTube. He just launched a podcast, and the first guest is his now estranged wife Ariel, where they discussed the whole cheating scandal and announced that they're separated. The description to his podcast says that everyone makes mistakes, some of us really big ones. But what comes next? Rock Bottom is a show that explores people's lowest, most embarrassing and challenging moments, featuring raw and filtered conversations with comedians, creators, authors, and celebrities. We talk about how they not only survived it all, but transformed their lives. He also left a comment when People magazine reported on his comeback, where he said that I know it's been a while since you heard from me. I'm excited to return to creating, although things are going to look a bit different this time around. My show is about surviving rock bottom, and tune in to my debut episode with Ariel on Wednesday to gain an understanding of what the past 3 years have been like and how we're building something new. Now, I think it's weird that he wants to portray himself as a survivor of the challenging, most embarrassing moment of his life when the whole time he's the villain, because the survivor is supposed to be his wife. Someone said that surviving the rock bottom that you put yourself in due to your own actions, that rock bottom, well, the internet has a lot of things to say regarding his comeback, but it all comes down to the fact that a lot of people no longer have a place for Ned on internet and wish that he could just disappear after everything that he did and not profit off of the pain that he caused his wife and others. But even more people are raising eyebrows at Ariel herself for agreeing to sit down with him on his podcast to talk about this whole cheating scandal, where people feel like she's further embarrassing herself for sitting with a man who cheated on her so publicly. One user said that what kind of humiliation ritual is this? And another one said that why would she agree to do this? It is a big mess on the internet right now. Hundreds of comments against his podcast are pouring in every minute, and one person said that who's going to watch his podcast? Trying to profit off of his cheating scandal and wife's misery is crazy. We're only going to hate watch episode 1 and be done with it, right? It is absolutely fine to get your side of the story out, Ariel, but none of us can stomach the side of Ned after everything his choices cost the people around him. To get to his age and level of supposed wisdom and still make these choices multiple times, Gotta Slime would be a generous way to describe him. The way he wrote Time's most viral moments of 2022 tells me that Ned has not learned from his rock bottom at all. I feel like Ned should just nut up and be the used car salesman he was destined to become. When your entire career was built off of being the wife guy, but you can't be the wife guy anymore because you cheated, so now you have to be the guy who cheated. I feel sick to my stomach seeing Ariel talk about the cheating in front of him, knowing he's making money off of her pain. I will absolutely be boycotting his podcast. Just gross. When people who cheat act like it was something they just went through, as opposed to they did it to themselves with their own selfish actions. I'm all for Ariel wanting to share her side, but I wish it wasn't with Ned on his podcast. Let us all collectively just not give him any attention. We shouldn't waste any energy on obviously bad people. As you can already see, people are already boycotting his podcast before it even starts, but only few are staying to hear from Ariel. So in case you want to know some of the takeaways from the interview, let us go through some of the things that were discussed in there. First of all, Ariel and Ned are separated and co-parenting, and Ariel has revealed that she has absolutely not forgiven him for what he did.
Are we together?
We are not together. We live separately. We are devoted co-parents to our two beautiful, beautiful children. Wes, who is 7, and Finn, who is almost 5.
Are we dating other people?
I mean, I'm open to dating other people. I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we are dating other people.
Ariel asked him a question, what happened for him to do what he did, and he basically said that the dream started to break apart for him and he was afraid to speak up.
What happened?
Well, the dream started to break apart for me, and then rather than being able to talk about it or to confront those feelings, I wanted to, I guess I was too afraid to say how I was actually feeling, and it seemed, I don't know, I chose to deal with it and deal with like feelings that I was experiencing in a way that was really self-destructive and hurtful to you. It wasn't like anything you did or like we had a bad marriage.